All right. Just clear the energy. We're going to clear the energy. Thank you to those who are keeping the timestamp. So the first ancestor message started at 555. We're going to clear the energy. The second one is going to start at, I'm going to say 28 minutes even, because I'm about a lot of energy to just clear out so I can make sure that I'm separating the energy. I don't know why I'm clearing the energy and I have my relaxing music on and all that. And I keep hearing, don't let that broke bitch in because she too messy. I keep hearing it. And we just channeled Takeoff earlier, honey, and it brought some trolls to my channel. And I'm just like, whoo, child. I've been channeling Takeoff since he died. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Okay. Um, and then I realized what it is. And this is giving an energy of, this ancestor energy is saying watch out for messy people or who are trying to keep up mess or start mess. Something I noticed in the spiritual community, and that's why I stopped associating or allowing myself to say I'm a part of it, because I don't claim being a part of it. Like, I'm so much more than being a channel and all of that. Like, I have a whole life outside, you know what I'm saying? Businesses and everything. And some people in the community like to try to pit people against people, when it's just like, if we're all connected to the divine, of course sometimes things are going to, you know what I'm saying, like whatever the case is. And so this is giving a vibe of watch out for someone potentially trying to start some mess around you, or to try to make you, I don't know, try to make you question something, or I don't know, but it's like they're new to you, like they don't know who you are, like, but some people like to keep up mess. So this may not even be just in the sense of like online and stuff, right? Because this type of stuff goes on everywhere. It goes on in jobs, it goes on in families, but it's giving me a sense of someone who's trying to be a gossiper, name dropping, like all of that type of stuff. Don't fall into that. Don't, it's a trap. Don't fall into that. Don't fall into it. Keep doing what you're called to do, what your name has been on. You know what I'm saying? What you were called to do with your name on it, because you have a purpose. And now it's making me think of the Aries reading I just did. Okay. Who? Let's get into this. Who we channeling? God dang it. Okay, take off. Okay, because I kept hearing again. Don't let that broke bitch in because she too messy. So, you know what this is giving? It's giving Five of Cups energy. And with five, I'm not Five of Cups, Five of Coins. I'm sorry. Five of Coins energy is very much so a lack energy. It's an energy that's always needing something, an energy that's very codependent on something. The barnacle energy of what we were talking about in a reading recently. And this is giving a vibe of watching out for energies around you that want to try to put you in mess or keep you in mess. Okay. Especially if you have a purpose and something that you need to do here on this lifetime. The last thing you need to do is to associate with certain energies and certain people. And this is giving a vibe of, as we're chatting to Takeoff, we didn't talked about him a lot on how his energy was starting to feel different about the industry. So he knew that's why he was going to end up having to be the sacrifice. But it's giving the vibe of, with this though, you have a choice. And we've been talking about this recently, about a choice, having one night only, one shot only. And if you mess it up, you've messed up something. And this is giving the vibe of someone trying to intentionally get you to mess up something that you're called to do. It's like a once in a lifetime portal energy, right? So say you submit your application at the perfect time, right when the employer is looking at the applicants on indeed.com. So it just so happened that yours is the first one that they see. Meanwhile, 30 other people that submitted one already, right? But yours is at the top of the list. So they look at yours first and you get the interview first because you submitted it at the perfect time. This is giving that vibe, because if you were dealing with somebody messy, you would have forgot to submit it. And then now you'd have missed some deadlines. You get what I'm saying? I'm seeing the tornadoes and hurricanes, like the things that, like Twister, that movie Twister. Because now I'm hearing like storm chaser energies, something with the weather, storm chasing of a mess after a storm. And the storm could be like just a big issue, something big that's happening, and like, the calm after the storm type vibe. But it's like after the storm, you got to deal with all the mess and put it back together. What happens when you have mess? You see bugs and shit. You see rodents, you see bugs, other things start living with you, right? And even if it's not you, even if, because I know some of us have known this, if you stay in apartments and if your neighbors are messy, sometimes the things that they have can make their way into your house, right? So this is giving a vibe of even watching who or what you connected to, because you can be connected to an individual not knowing everything that they connected to, and now you taking on their mother freaking karma, okay? And this is the energy of what this is giving, of taking on someone else's karma because of who you are attached to. Somebody else's mess brought all these bugs and shit into their life, and now them damn bugs crawling through the vents into your house. Okay? And this is giving a vibe of speaking up. And when you see certain shit, because I'm hearing a sense of like family can snake you too. Watch out for the family that's trying to get you to talk about somebody in the family. Because guess what they about to do? They about to take what you said and they gonna go on back to that family member and tell them everything you said. Okay, and they ain't gonna say what they said, and the family member ain't even smart enough to ask why they feel comfortable to say this around you, because this person was saying it too. You get me? But this is getting a vibe of somebody trying to get you to speak and say or do something so that they can go back and do whatever. But it's like, it's a no for me, dog. Okay, American Idol type shit. It's a no for me, dog. Okay, do not pass go. When you peep some shit, you need to make a swift exit. Okay. Even if it's hanging up on the motherfucker. Sometimes you got to and say your phone died. Okay. I'm just saying. That's what has to happen sometimes. And this is giving that energy, because sometimes we stay in situations when we need to get our ass up out of there because we knew we needed to get out of there. Because every time we be out somewhere and do something, be like, I'm tired, I want to go home. And whenever we don't listen to that shit, something always happen, don't it? And this is giving that vibe. Because now I'm hearing freaks come out at night. We were talking about the freaks earlier, and the weird people that come out on YouTube at night. Something about a garage band, garage. I know garage band is an app, but I'm getting a garage. Because at first I was thinking a guitar, then I started thinking about a garage. Like a garage that separates from the house. A mess being inside the garage. Somebody has a messy ass garage. But something's in that garage. Because I'm seeing like a two-tone garage, like a light blue and gray with dark like roof shingles energy. I don't know. Something about a garage. Something's about to be found in a garage. and messy. I'm getting something that stinks, okay? So I think it's a body, okay? Freaks come out at night under the garage. Why my music stopped? Now this got me thinking of the Chamber of Secrets on Harry Potter. On the only way that they were able to get down into the chamber was by putting the dog to sleep with music. Fluffy, you know what I'm saying? But Fluffy wasn't no fuck, you know what I'm saying? Fluffy wasn't nice. And having to put Fluffy in a seat so that they could get down into under there is giving a vibe of booby traps. Something like a hidden latch, booby traps or something that's guarding something under a garage. That's a very specific energy right there. Let me put on some more music. That went out fast. Because as soon as that music, I felt my heart is beating right now, really, really fast. So it's giving a vibe of air, like suffocation. Oh, child, I don't want to be in this energy, ancestors. Like a tunnel under a garage. Because I'm seeing like dirt falling down. Like, I don't know if there's some shit that's crossing through borders or boundaries, or like from the United States to Mexico type shit, or like from like state to state. Like I'm seeing something under a garage that's like a tunnel that leads to somewhere else. And I'm seeing babies, families. It's tunnels, y'all. I can't get through because I'm literally seeing like it looks like a puzzle. Like caves, like it looks like a puzzle. And now I'm thinking about when I was just talking a lot about Egypt and what it's like when you go inside the pyramids inside of Egypt. Like you can't be in there claustrophobic. I remember when I was climbing down and it literally is just a square. There's only so much room on all sides of me and I'm climbing down these fragile ladders. And it's like I was just thinking to myself, what if this, comes down, like what all of this, right? And then you got to climb up, so you climb down and then you climb up. This is the one that's in Memphis, Tennessee. I mean, not Memphis, Tennessee, but Memphis, Egypt. And I'm getting this vision of like a tunnels through, it's like Underground Railroad type shit. I'm gonna be so honest, this is what it's giving me right now. A lot of Texas energy, so maybe this is Mexico, y'all. Ancestors, what are you saying right now? Help me put it in order. It's literally an underground railroad moving people under the radar. I'm getting vibes of a shed, like an outdoor garage type shed, and no, it's like in the middle of nowhere type shit. And when I said freaks come out at night, they be moving people at night. Like this is literally what the fuck is going on right now. And when I was channeling all those southern states and stuff, that's what the fuck is happening. I'm getting missing people from the South being up north, heavy on the Michigan. Because then now I'm seeing Michigan to Canada and Wisconsin, like all of that area over there, Midwest. New York, Niagara Falls. The number six. The number six. That's health, structure, organization. Someone's organization is about to start crumbling down. Something told me to Google the sixth state in the United States, and the sixth state is Massachusetts, and they were founded on February 6th. It's a lot of six energy. A lot of six energy. And the six, isn't that something that Drake do with Canada? In the six, isn't that his, or is it nine? Because I'm seeing the album cover from Views, right? Wasn't he sitting on like this big structure type thing? And then you know how I was talking about Michigan? Michigan is 26, state number 26, and they were founded January 26th. Because now Drake energy coming out right now. Goodness gracious. I pull up Views. Views was released on April 29th. April 29th is 429. 429 deduces down to a 6. And then 2016, which reduces down to a 9. A 9 and a 6 is still a 6. And then 9 is completion. Goodness gracious. Now I'm feeling some gematria shit, and I'm not well rounded in gematria, so maybe somebody else can pull that shit up. I don't know. But this is giving some very interesting stuff for me, and I don't know if I want to tap into this at 10:50 at night, and I still got some work to do before I go to bed. Ciao, what is going on? What is going on? It's something about something being caught on like a Ring camera. It's a mixture, because I'm seeing I'm seeing families, like families trying to get away from something. So like, but then I'm seeing also some people being tricked and chosen into something else. It's like a scam type thing. I'm getting a headache. I don't want to tap into this anymore. I'm starting to get a headache. Let me drink some water. Hold on. I'm seeing a lot of red, though. A lot of red. A lot of red. A lot of red. Now I'm seeing like a red truck, a red flag, like a pickup truck. Be careful what you ask for. I'm getting an energy of people being tricked. And it's crazy you said that about your ancestors built those tunnels, and the fact that this is coming out with an ancestor message. It has me wondering if these are actual passages that were created during the time of the slave trade. And like I'm getting wars, like because I kept feeling Civil War energy, like that energy, like there being old tunnels and like old caves and things that they would use for the wars that's being repurposed and used now. My headache literally just, yeah, that's why this headache is kicking on right now, because this is, it's like cameras inside of birds. So like birds are in the area. They look like they're real birds, but they really are like spy cameras to check the area before they move and do stuff. So I'm getting this vibe of like, oh my gosh, this is something that y'all literally, we're gonna be seeing it come out in like over the course of 10 years. I'm hearing a decade. Mark my words, there's gonna be something coming out about some damn spy birds. This ancestral energy is saying something about birds because I'm hearing surveillance in the air, and birds can, they can look, you know what I'm saying, like conspicuous, you know what I'm saying? And so this is giving that vibe of something being able to fit in. Happy first quarter moon tonight, y'all. Y'all know first quarter moon is all about intensity picking up. Okay. Oh, it's already out? See, I didn't know that about the birds, honey. You done told me. Look, I didn't know that about the birds. I'm definitely about to go look that up. Let me see. So now you confirming some shit. Goodness gracious. Spy birds. Okay, no, spy birds are different. Okay, let me look up camera birds. Well, they definitely got bird feeders for it. Mm, interesting. Well, I stand on what the hell just came out then, okay? There's some damn spy birds being used. And I'm getting that a lot of the stuff, the tunnels and stuff, has been repurposed, you know? And you never know what something is. And it could be right next door to you, and you never know. Because that shit is set up so intricately. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Because now the energy is giving, when we were just talking about monitoring spirits, and even when we're not looking at, you know, the other aspect, this is giving me a vibe of like infiltration on a spiritual level, like an energy. Watch out for an energy like trying to or wanting to infiltrate an energy. You get what I'm saying? Like, spirits are spirits, right? We got spirits that mean us well, and we got spirits that don't always mean us well. This is giving a vibe of knowing when there's a monitoring spirit around you that don't mean you well, and one that does. And that goes with it, because now I'm hearing a listening ear can also be a running mouth type energy as well. So I don't know, baby. Somebody about to go snitch on somebody about something, okay? I got a headache. I don't want to talk about this no more. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is, it's some with this first quarter moon, though. And I've been talking about with these moon phases on these shifts that, you know, we're walking into, and the different timelines, and this shift that we're like, this timeline that we're on and walking onto. It's like a lot of truths are being exposed, but it's from a spiritual level, okay? And it's like over the course of these next 2 years, is truths exposed on personal levels, like your family levels, as well as like on a worldwide level. And we are all connected in some way with the shifts. And so this is giving this vibe of like, you need to decide which shift in timeline you are going to be on. Which one are you going to be on? Because it's getting the vibe of find you somewhere to go and stay there. Okay. What that energy used to, grandmas and mamas used to say, start running in and outside my house, let my air out or letting my heat out, whichever one, is giving the energy of having to make a choice of what timeline you're going to be on. Like, what side? I'm hearing pick a side, pick a side. What side are you going to be on with what is coming or what is currently happening and going on right now? What's your choice going to be? What's your decision going to be? And I'm hearing you got to stand on it. And that makes me think of, you know, the double mindedness, you know, Two of Swords energy. We have to make sure we're not, you know, being double minded in how we move and what we do. We got to be able to be decisive. And this is giving a vibe of learning an energy of decisiveness and being able to decipher when an energy is of yours and of you and when it's not. And that gives me the monitoring spirit energy of knowing when there's a spirit trying to come in to change your energy to go a certain way, or an energy, you know what I'm saying, that's meant to go and flow with you, right? So sometimes a monitoring energy spirit could be someone who's like, they gang stalk or watch you to see what's going on with your life, so they know how to come at you or try to attack you or try to get your attention, right? That could be a monitoring spirit, a monitoring energy. They're trying to tap into your energy as a way to change it. And this is giving a vibe of you knowing the difference between your energy and other energies and people around you, because there are going to be a lot more people coming up, y'all. I'm telling y'all now, definitely over the course of the next year, who are going to be like fucking zombies. And it's going to be like, where did this come from? Who are you? They don't have a mental to think through shit. It's like they need other energies to get them to where they're at. But it's like you can't be the one to provide them with that energy. And you're not going to be able to if you're on a different timeline. Okay? So watch out for people who may be trying to keep you on a certain timeline. Okay? They don't want you to hop to a different one. Watch out for that. Because this season that we're in, it's like we're hopping to other aspects, you know what I'm saying? In real time, it's happening right in front of our eyes. It's like a great split that's happening. And it's like you choose what energy you want to be in, how you want to handle it. You know, what side of history are you on is what it's given, okay? What side of history are you on? So when they were talking about back in the day with, you know, civil rights and things of that nature, what side of history do you want to be on? We're literally going through the same thing right now. So what side of history are you on? On another note, some of you all may want to go outside if you can after this live and go soak in that first quarter moon energy. It's kind of like a recharging type of energy, to get you prepared and energized for what's to come. It's like the momentum is building up. And over the course of the next week, it's like your power is charging up now. Like it's charging up to the full moon. And something with this full moon is about to, I'm hearing some shits hits the fan. Feed the birds. And by feeding the birds, I'm hearing you will confuse the monitoring spirit energy as well. So you know how we were just talking about spy birds and things of that nature? Um, it's giving this vibe of getting the birds on your side. You know what I'm saying? Feed the birds, be a friend to the birds, and they'll keep the danger from around you. They'll keep monitoring spirits away. And now that makes me think of how birds always feel like ancestral energy to me. Always felt like ancestor energy. And this is giving the vibe of welcoming that ancestral energy, the real ancestral energy, into your home and around your home. And that will help keep out different monitoring spirits that's not really for you. Because the monitoring energies won't be able to survive around the real. It's a message in that. look at the comments. Whew. Come through, connection. Because it's definitely giving that, honey. As you invite the real into your space, the fake is not going to be able to survive because the real is going to draw out the fake energy. And that's something that you can use in real life in general, you know, because fake can't, it can only keep up an appearance for a certain amount of time. And this is giving the energy of something or someone who you'll be able to scope something out because they can't keep something up for a certain amount of time, right? And we learn that with relationships. Well, that's the goal, to learn that with relationships, of, you know, giving some time to the relationship to allow people time to show their real self, because after a while they can't keep up the facade. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get shown. So the more you have that real energy and stuff coming towards you and in your space,